once I've stuffed my pin cushion, all right, and not only have I stuffed it, but I stitched it. I left this opening right here. I stitched a outline stitch, they call it, or a stem stitch all the way around with a second layer of stitching so that it's really good and firm. And I stuffed it. It's pretty packed out. That's works really well. And I have a needle with a thread on the end of it, or I'm sorry, with a knot on the end right there. And I'm going to stitch this shut. So I'm going to turn this around. And I have it pinned shut so it doesn't bug me, so I don't have to hold it. And I'm going to reinsert my needle into my felt like that. And I'm going to have it come back up. And with it being a running stitch, I'm going to do it comfortable at this point that I can continue to do it all in one. So I go down and back up at one time. And remember, these are tiny in order to keep them strong, and they're about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. And I'm stitching so that the stuffing doesn't come out. Now, this is a potential play toy for your dog or cat. Keep it out of their reach, because your job is, the whole purpose of this is to be a pin or needle, really it's pin cushion, and that could be dangerous for your pet. Pets like stuffing. They seem to be able to, oh my gosh, there we go, sniff them out. So don't let them get near this, okay? So I'm gonna stitch until I get to that opening. And what I'd like you to do is to see how to stitch a knot when you're at the very end. Okay, so I've closed it up. We get to the end, and I've shown you this before, but we're gonna look at it again. I'm gonna take a stitch, so I insert my needle in and back up again. All right. And as I'm pulling, I'm gonna stop, because see, you've got this loop. The idea is for my needle to go through that loop, and I pull it down. That is one knot. You always do a minimum of 3, and they need to be right on top of one another, like right super, super close. Okay. And the third one. Take a stitch, and I go through this loop. And that's how you do a knot. Okay, and then you cut it.